BB says, you said that content is written by some kind of pattern and some kind of generator. If everyone uses the same patterns in a content generator, then what will be the differentiator? I don't know what you're talking about, BB. I'm sorry, I just don't understand the question. I said that content is written by some kind of pattern and some kind of generator. I don't know what you mean.
Probably AI generated content.
Yeah, but I don't know what he means by pattern. I'm not
Well,
sure.
there's like a procedure, they're all using a system, right? So like, for example, GPT-3, and they're using patterns to get to the result, right? Maybe
Yeah,
that's
maybe. I mean, if that's what you mean, BB. I mean, like I said, what we do for our content is it's really important to develop an outline, and that's a process, not a pattern. And I don't know if that's what you mean, but our process is we do topic research first. So that's always first, not even keyword research. Keywords come after we've researched the topic, right? So we identify topic and subtopics, and then we do keyword research based upon those. And then from there, once we have the keywords, we develop the outline so that we can work the appropriate keywords into the outline. So the most valuable keywords into the outline. Once we develop the outline, then we use the AI tools. I mean, all of those other tools are also AI assisted, but then we use the AI writing assistant tools to help flesh out the outline. And again, that's how you get those tools to produce really good content, is if you do your topic research, keyword research, and then you develop a really thorough, well thought out, well planned outline, then you can really get phenomenal results from these tools. And then you can always take the output, the content that it produces, and you fine tune it manually with, again, human intervention. And then you can always run it through SEO scoring tools such as Surfer SEO or Page Optimizer Pro or any one of those types of tools. InLinks, onpage.ai. I just subscribed to that again. That's Eric Lancheros' tool. It's fantastic. It really is good. In case you guys haven't seen this one, it's on-page.ai. This is a great tool, especially for link building, because it does what they call predictive guest posts. And it'll tell you runs Google's NLP algorithm on the content and shows you how Google's classifying the main topic of the page. And so it's interesting because sometimes we'll produce content that is around a particular topic, but we'll run it through a tool like this, and the NLP will come back and show it classified as a different kind of subcategory or something. It's not 100% relevant according to Google's NLP. So it's really interesting because this can help you get better results from backlinks. And it does on-page analysis and stuff too, but this is a great tool too. It's expensive, but it's a really good tool. So
I think what he actually meant, right? So I'm just making assumptions. So if, for example, you're writing a blog post, right? They're like trying to write 10 blog posts, then the dog niche, and like you're doing keyword research. So like, I don't know, like you having the first 10 keywords for like dog training, etc. And everybody gets the same results, right? Everybody's running the same keywords through that AI tool. And how is there any differentiation between if I do it, if he does it, or somebody else, right? Because like if everybody would do the same thing, everybody would write the exact same content, or like has the same content output. And I think that's the thing that he means with that question.
Yeah, and maybe so, but from what I understand, and maybe Adam has more insight onto this than I do, but from what I understand, it GPT-3 will not output the same content twice. Is that correct?
No, it can. Yeah, it depends on the parameters that you adjust. Like you don't adjust it using third-party tools like Jasper, but yeah, they have it set to something. So they've got it kind of fine-tuned to give good outputs, but you could have it put out the same thing twice.
Okay. Well, that goes back to this. If you were using the tool to just, AI generated content to spit out 100%, like no human intervention, no human edited or directed content, then I guess it could produce similar quality and what would be
and
the
it's
differentiator?
really funny to me. Like I haven't read the article, so I apologize if I'm getting this totally wrong, but there's no way to tell. It's text. Like they can't tell if it's like, if it's written, there's writing I've seen come out of these tools that's better than things
Yeah.
I write.
I agree.
And I consider myself to be a halfway decent writer. So what, at some point to me, it doesn't make any sense. And it's more about, is it useful or not? And that's the whole point. So they can sit there and write articles about, they don't want your AI content. Yeah, they don't want crappy content. And if you're putting out the same shit everywhere and it's programmatically posting stuff that's duplicates all over the place, then yeah, something bad's probably going to happen down the line. But I was like, that doesn't mean, oh, Google's out to kill the AI tools. Doesn't matter. They couldn't do it if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I said. They've been saying that about backlinks since, for forever. And does that stop anybody from building backlinks? I mean,
yeah. And I mean, even more so on the content case, to me, it's hilarious because it's more about it's about the quality. And it's like, if like the AI stuff can put out really high quality content,
yeah.
And if it is, great. I don't care where it comes from. If I look up stuff and it's helpful, great. If it's totally rewritten garbage, like some of it is, then, that stuff, that to me is going to become their biggest thing, is just how do you quantify quality content? I know they've been working on that for a while, but that becomes even more important now because, and you can usually tell, right, by engagement signals and all that. So without getting into how the Google algorithm actually works, in my mind, it doesn't matter. They can put out articles about, AI is dead or this tool won't work or this method, but it doesn't matter as long as the quality is good. Who cares?
Yeah, and that goes back to what you were saying about if it's garbage content, and sometimes, or these tools oftentimes will produce better content than humans, and that's true, because that's what I'm saying. Like buying content from content farms, like I know these tools can produce better content than that shit, and that's supposedly content developed by humans, but they do a shitty job of it. When you're buying a $4 article is what I'm saying. The quality from these tools is generally magnitudes better than one of those $4 articles you buy from a content farm that's supposed to be done by humans, which probably are all tool generated now anyway. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and just to put it out there, and I think if people aren't already thinking about this, they should be like, what else could be going on here? Like, oh, how about images? If you guys haven't heard of it, whoever's listening, DALL-E, DALL -E, like I guess it's kind of a play on Salvador Dali. But that's the OpenAI tool to create unique images off of words. So you could say something like, draw a avocado looking chair that has 3 red legs, and it'll make it. And it's not taking pieces from other pictures. It's making an image that's completely unique. So that's going to be coming next, which is hilarious. Cause for me, I just want to I hate the, what's the big image farm that sues people, Bradley?
Getty Images.
Yeah. So places like that, it's like the equivalent to me of copyright squatters. So that stuff will go, and then there's going to be audio. That's going to be interesting. And then we put all this together and we get video. And eventually, within not too long of a time frame, I think that, we're going to start to be seeing already some generated video where you put in something like maybe a
You already have that, man.
Well, in the limited
kinetic
context.
typography videos generated with AI, they're already existing.
Yeah, but I mean, generating, maybe you could help direct a TV show. I mean, there's so many weird things how this goes, but you could write out I want to see this and that. And we're not there yet. Plus the processing, the bandwidth, the storage, all that, but it's coming. Oh yeah.
Astronaut riding a horse in a photo.
Isn't that awesome?
It's fucking awesome, man.
And that's it. That's brand new. That's not an image that exists anywhere. And it's not it just took 2 images, right, and glued it on top of each other. It's awesome.
That's awesome. It's incredible, man. We're not going to, I think most of the news is fake news anyways, but we're not going to be able to tell the difference. That's insane. Very cool. It's kind of exciting times, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be changing real quick.